Hi everyone, I'm Nikki, this is Leigh, and we just bought a new house.
Good morning, we're back at the house and today is a big day because we are putting in the floor, which is a liquid wood type of thing. And for the first time since we bought the house, the floors are going to be level. So that's very exciting. It means we've had to clean everything out, nothing can be in here, including us. So it just has to pour in as a liquid and dry for the next few weeks. But it's a really exciting part. It's going to transform the house. And yeah, big day. So it gives me a break from the painting upstairs, which has been really busy. But yeah, look at it, all ready to go. So the house has all been plumbed in. So this also means, because we're putting the floor in, it also means we're going to have no stairs. So the ladders had to come out, and we've moved that upstairs, and we've moved that outside now. So to get upstairs, we have to go outside and climb up the ladder. Okay, everything good, Nico?
Yeah.
We're ready?
You did show, and then show.
Just what he said. So the machine from outside is going to pump the liquid in through this giant black tube down the driveway into the house. I've got a level here, a laser level to make sure that we are level all through. I've also done these lines on the wall to make sure it's a meter, and that way we can confirm that it's level all the way through. And then the liquid's going to come out of that pot over there and fill up. I've actually never seen this done before, so this is a first time for all of us. I'm not too sure if any of you have done it, but I'm pretty excited to see it. First time for everything. Oh! Going crazy, this thing. It's almost like someone brought the beach into the kitchen here. I thought it was more like a liquid, but it's just like a sawdust type of material. So they're feeding the bag of wood chips into the feeder, which goes into the pump, and then the water comes in, it sucks the water to make it moist, and it looks like we're going to go through a lot of bags of this stuff because the whole van is full of them.
That is the salt.
Ah, this is the salt. So now he's putting a bag of salt in there. I'm not sure what the salt's for though. Peter, what are you up to, mate?
I'm making something for the window in the attic.
A window frame, okay. I see what you're doing there. A nice little box.
Put it in and then we slide it in the wall.
Okay. Do we do that from the inside or the outside?
From the inside.
Okay, good. I'm not sure my ladder can reach the outside.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
That's easier from the inside.
And we're going to put that in soon then?
I hope today.
Today? All right, new windows. I can see that coming clearly.
I hope so too.
I've just come back from the store to pick up some new paintbrushes and rollers and things while they've been down here doing the sand cement. Oh, it's not sand cement, the Magna seat. There we go. That's the new floor, what it's looking like. How cool is that? I'll get it close up. So it looks kind of like a strange material, isn't it? Like a little bit concretey, a little bit woody. All right, while the daylight's shining, I'm going to get up and paint and see if this primer that Henny worked out actually works. Fingers crossed, right, Nico?
Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Just a few times.
Yeah.
And you get all the hairs. That's not much.
It's not much. You buy an...
You bought a good...
I bought a good one. Okay, it is finally time after so much messing around. It's wobbling around like a madman. How do I stop that from wobbling? Oh my God, it just came off. What a piece of rubbish this thing is. Listen to it. Sounds like rubbish. And I get to paint. Can't believe how many days I've wasted trying to get the first coat of paint on. So I've gone and bought an expensive roller. Let's give this a go. All right, it should be fine now. Yeah, that's much nicer. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay, beautiful, lovely jubbly. Lovely. Yeah, so to make matters worse, I bought this expensive roller, but it doesn't fit on the stick that I bought. So I attached the expensive pad on the cheap one, and that fits and it's working. So we might be able to paint this house after all. But I'm really keen to see the finish using Hanny's technique. So let's give it a go. It's looking pretty good. A little bit in this corner here. Okay. And I want to get as much done while it's nice and bright so I can actually see what it looks like, because it's hard when the light goes down to see how it's looking, like if there's any stripes in here or anything like that. But so far it's looking pretty good. Maybe Hanny has done me a big favor here with this crazy idea that turned out to be good. Add it to the list of favors Hanny's done to me building this house. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go up here and do this now. We're getting braver step by step. How do I do this? Don't want the paint coming down on me. Wow, this expensive roller is worth its weight in gold. Makes it much easier. There's no lint coming off. So I got an expensive roller for the paint. Oh. Do it. If you're going to paint, get an expensive roller. This is good. Makes it so much faster. It's getting a little bit tight in here, so I might just take this off. Finish the last bit. I think that's looking pretty good. We've got one wall done. There we go. I'm looking through the camera and I can see the stripes way better than in real life. So this is good to check it. So that's a painted wall versus a non-painted wall. You can barely tell the difference. I can see that with my eye though. Okay, that was fast. I'm gonna go up close and have a look. Looks pretty good. First coat, nothing crazy standing out. And up here is where I had all the streaks running down and I was worried that would show through, but it hasn't. So that's really good. Okay, winning. So I think now while it's light, I'm gonna do the roof, which is gonna be extremely difficult, but let's do it. It's gotta be done. And it's easiest to do it right now, so roof time. All right, we have got the first coat of paint on the roof. That's really good. And I'm so glad I've started with the roof. I think you're meant to do that. It's been a long time since I've painted. I used to paint houses a long time ago. Start with the roof because I was hitting the walls. If I had done the walls first, it all would have come off. But yeah, it's hard to tell in this light. I'll have a look through the camera to see. There's no stripes or anything like that. It's all looking pretty tip top. Happy with myself. All right, let's continue on with the walls then. All right, really happy with this. And the sunlight's coming out, so it's making it much, much easier. Let's crack on while it's still here. All right, first coat on the room is done. It's really hard light, so I can't quite tell how it looks, but I'm not seeing any major stripes up there. Oh, look, I've missed a patch just there. Okay, I'll fix him. But yeah, it's all looking pretty good. So let's go downstairs and see how the floor's looking, huh? Have a little bit of a look, but I might just roll this one quickly. It smells like wood chips in here. Starting in the hallway down there. But I think overall, judging from the look of it, it might be okay to do the undercoat like that in the rest of the rooms, because I'm not seeing anything that looks like drip marks or dots or anything like that, which is a bit of a relief. There's a mark there. So now I'm confident that the spraying technique works. I'm gonna do it now in the kids' bedroom. And that way I can paint back in the hall, because I've already done the hallway. And I'll spray here. While that's drying, I'll cut in the hall, and I can come back and do the edges here. So we're making some good progress today. It's been a slow start with the painting. A very slow start, but we're getting there. Well, this makes it faster at least, yeah? Okay, I am gonna start with the back wall. So I spray a little bit on the ground first, just to make sure it's all good. I feel like it's spraying out. Okay, let's give it a try down low. Okay, that's good. Okay, we've got a nice flow here. So we just go like this. What we don't want is it to run, and just give it a light cover. So that should be good. And what I do is usually just 2 coats of this. Okay, it's running. I forgot to turn it on before I aimed it up. Okay, there we go. So keep it at a distance. Slow, giving it a nice coat. The important thing to try and do is to keep the wand the same distance from the wall the whole time. That looks pretty good. I forgot to tape up the outlet. I better do that. Whoops. All right, that's this room sprayed with the first coat. So now that I've done this room, I'm gonna go in and do the cutting in the hallway and get that on the road. So that way we'll have this ready to paint very soon as well. Okay, I've finished doing the spraying in the baby's room. So I'm gonna go upstairs and start in the attic while everyone else is left now for the day. It's just me and you. I'm all alone again. It's gonna get messy. Gotta clear all this out so there's nothing in here, including you. Oh, actually, I do have something to show you while we're up here in the attic. We have a new window. Peter put it in today, so that's good. So there we go, a new window, all in a box. So I've got good news and bad news here. I've just heard on the grapevine from our latte guy, who is gonna fix the rusty thing above the window, the metal beam, that this, Nicky doesn't even know this yet, this could be the breaker of the renovation. This is how stressed it is. They have to take off this whole triangle part above the window in the front of the building to repair it. So I have no idea how much that's going to cost. I've just heard that someone said to someone else that that's what they're going to have to do. So I have to find out more about that. But if that's the case, I'm actually really worried how we can afford this. For now, I'm just going to concentrate on painting. So let's do it, but that's a worry. Okay, so that's the first coat. That's how long it took. I don't know how it was in time lapse. In real life, it was about 10 minutes to do the primer of here. That's the first coat, so I'm gonna do 2 coats. So let's say it takes 20 minutes to primer this whole area. That's how fast this thing is. You can see the stripes in there. That's where it's been sprayed and it gets all over, and then I do 1 more coat so you can see it. The other thing with this stuff is it dries so fast, so in about 20 minutes, I'll be able to do another coat. And I think even after 3 hours, you can paint on top of this stuff. So really cool. But I'm also gonna do the cutting in with a knife for the silicone in between the gaps. So make a good progress today. I'm actually pretty happy with what we've done. And the bedroom's looking nice, so we'll check that out tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'm gonna come back and look at the floor, a level floor in the house. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, we're down to the wire. We're less than 3 weeks to go. I wasted a few days painting, but can we do it? If I can get these rooms finished, oh my gosh, we can move in. Just the flooring, so close. Before I put the silicone in, I have to run my knife along the corner just to score it a bit on both sides.